I just screen recorded it. Hold on a minute.
You're
Yerp.
everybody. Welcome to the WOLFPACK WRESTLING PODCAST, episode 153, Roadblock After Revolution. Dan has been annoying us so far. Dan annoyed Ginger and I in the chat, and now he's annoying us on the pre-show.
Yes.
He's doing a good job today.
I guess I chose violence today.
Evidently. Evidently, you chose violence today.
Go ahead and speak on that thing.
Well, just for some reason, Dan has an issue with Nia Jax still. He's still like saying she's a botch person and all this yada yada.
I was talking about his voice mic, but since we're gonna go into that, sure.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we were gonna just jump, but go ahead and do your voice mic, Dan.
The voice mic. The voice mic.
Please, y'all gotta let Dan know that y'all can hear that.
I can't hear it.
Oh, you're big BS? That's who you are, Brady? All right.
Oh, he didn't change his profile picture and everything.
That's the gangster name. He said big BS.
Are we jumping on the pre-show or are we jumping on the main show?
We're on the pre-show right now.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna spend some time here to give Dan a chance to do what Ja does. That Ja doubled up last week and tag everyone and tell everybody coming in to tell other people that we're live. It's episode 153, Roadblock After Revolution.
That is amazing. 153. I'm proud of you guys, all of us.
I'm proud of us. Yes, I am proud of us. Extremely proud of us.
I know it's going to be a good show tonight because All Stars producing.
Thank you very much.
Oh yes, I'll be on the comments.
I must say that Ja killed being behind the scenes doing the camera work for the reaction show. Absolutely fire. Like,
yeah,
his camera work was on point.
Yes.
But
so today will be a quick show.
Yeah, nothing too crazy. There also wasn't any big wrestling news except for the TMZ stuff that y'all like talking about. Y'all want to talk about CM Punk and this girl and that girl. It's not even a topic on this show. You gotta wait for Ja to come back for all the gossip column stuff.
For TMZ,
the National Choir, yeah, BuzzFeed, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Who is this?
Like, I don't think people understand that Becky Lynch is married to the person he's in a feud with, and there are some points I'm gonna make today that let us all know that some wrestlers still care about kayfabe. We're gonna touch on that. You know, some wrestlers still care about kayfabe. Please go ahead, tag somebody, let them know that we are here tonight. It is episode 153 of Roadblock After Revolution, and Dan has horrible opinions.
Very, very horrible. I couldn't believe what I was reading today.
Hey, I don't understand. Like, y'all don't give me shit about my Bret Hart takes, but y'all were like dogging the Seth take, bro.
Because you have to understand, especially Ginger and I, we're Shawn Michaels fans.
Mm-hmm.
So like, the Bret Hart slander don't mean much to me. I know he's a great wrestler, but I don't care about him.
Me either.
To care what you say about Bret.
You can talk as much as you want about Bret Hart.
Yeah, have fun.
Go off.
Bret Hart is not.
But
the
Seth
part.
Rollins, there will be no such Seth Rollins slander.
Yeah, here. I don't get the Seth Rollins thing, and I'm a Kobe fan, so when I said that, I was still leaning towards Kobe.
I was laughing every time I got a reply. I was laughing. Y'all think I was getting upset? I'm sitting there just laughing. I'm instigating shit.
That's why I left the conversation, though. That's why I'm out of here. I'm not talking about this anymore.
It takes a lot to get me upset.
Yo, big BS. We can fight in the ring whenever you want, bro. Just don't be using medical stuff as an excuse. Like, come ready to get.
I mean, he has to use that as an excuse. I mean, one punch to the side of his liver, he's done.
I'm the charity, Brady. We fighting for my charity. This is Break a Wish. You heard?
Break a wish is
Hey,
that's what the title should have been. Break a wish.
you know that they trademarked that, right?
Oh yeah, we're talking about that.
Okay.
It's in the
Okay.
news.
It's in the news. I gotta relax on what?
See?
What do I gotta relax on?
Yo, Michael, what's good, Brody?
What's up, Mike?
That's you on the comments, Dan?
Yes.
Okay, you got it.
Oh, All Stars gotta relax. Why
No,
we all
I
gotta
gotta
relax?
relax. You said Dan.
Look, you said Dan, and then you're going All Star. So
Wait,
who needs to
Final
relax?
Fantasy 7 is better than Final Fantasy 8 in every way. Okay. All right. Thank you for sharing.
I have to watch the game.
Brady, you're gonna go to the hospital. After
Brady,
that.
you're gonna fall off a cage, and I don't.
No, you're gonna get pushed by the holy heel.
Hey, that's a fact.
Yes, they will.
Oh, Breaker
Carmichael
is gonna be super fire.
Carmichael's
If I was still a battle rapper, somebody would say that to me in a battle. You're a star, right? Well, I'll break a wish.
That was a bar.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, everybody,
up.
Look
out for my mixtape. It's coming out real soon.
Nah, because Ginger tried to whole fight me last time I told her she'd be rapping and around rapping. She tried to whole fight me last time. I don't want to hear nothing about no mixtape, no nothing.
I am not a rapper. I do not
Brady,
rap. I don't sing. I don't know that.
Brady, you better be on the transplant list, buddy.
All Star, I got one kidney. Oh no, man. Yeah, you gotta get another kidney before we fight. You're not cleared. It's gonna be an unsanctioned.
You're not cleared to fight. The Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast will not be held liable for none of this.
I know Carmichael's a Belts fan.
Yo, heel. I hope he does bring back the spin title. Lean all the way into it. Just lean all the way into it.
Oh,
he's always trying to be sweet to Ginger, but he lost Ginger when he tried to get her and Kimmy at the same time.
Yeah. You're done.
He jumped out the window.
You're done.
I can't even have you be a part of the Kimmy Papa Balloon episode we're doing soon. of the Ginger Papa Balloon episode. Kimmy has no suitors near her, so we're gonna do Ginger.
Okay, that's gonna be fun. Oh, that's gonna be fun. Unfucking
We'll take that off.
Thank you.
Just so in case anybody was wondering, Dark Cat is a trigger word on this show for some reason. Every time I say it to somebody on this show, they get like, he's still my friend. I don't understand. Like,
that was the only thing that bothered me today. That was the only comment that I was like, no. Every
time I bring up Dark Cat, people get offended. I'm like, dang. Like you read like Dark Cat. I'm gonna start using that. It's gonna be my insult for everything.
Everything. Dark Cat is a trigger word. It's funny.
That's why you smell like Cat. People gonna be like, what? What you say? You don't even know you smell like.
Yeah, Brady. She knows.
Hey, bro.
When is Dark Cat making his appearance back on the show?
I'm the guy in the chair, Joe.
If John's not gonna be here next week, we can bring Dark Cat next week.
Okay.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? We can bring Dark Cat on the show next week.
I'm for it.
I'm sure at least for a segment, at least for a segment, so he could talk about CM Punk. I'm sure John's ferociously typing on his phone right now.
He's probably watching from his computer, to be honest.
Oh, see, even worse. He's Twitter
punching the air right now.
Yeah, you know.
Look at this. Look, you ready?
That's crazy, bro. It'll be a hot show. You ain't on it. It's gonna be a fire episode. For everybody wondering, Dark Cat is gonna be our co-host, I guess co-host next week. Since Jaquez doesn't want to tell me when I'm doing the show, now I'm doing the show next week too. Okay. And I'm bringing on Dark Cat, and you can watch. You can watch. Nah, Enforcer, he gotta watch. Now everybody got and we're gonna talk about CM Punk and Cody Rhodes for at least 40 minutes.
45 minutes.
Oh, that could be the whole show. That could be the whole show.
The whole show. Because
we got to talk about that on because they're having a cage fight on Monday.
There you
That could
go.
be the whole show.
There you go.
That
We're
would
bringing on
be-
Kent to review the cage fight from Monday at Madison Square Garden. Kent will be here next Thursday. Mark your calendars, everybody. All the Dark Kent guys, strap up.
Is he? Does he even know, or you're just saying?
Listen, if I invite Kent anywhere, he's showing up. I could be like, "Yes, my guy." I could be like, "Yo, bro, meet me here." He gonna be, as long as he doesn't feel like he's gonna get beat up.
He might be at Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, that's even better. He could give us a live take as to what happened. So yeah,
That'll be a lot of glazing.
Dark Kent will be here next week. Everybody enjoyed that. You are currently tuned into the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast. We are here every Thursday at 7:30-ish. It's 7:51. We're not going to delay any longer. We're not going to be here that long. And Kent's going to be back next week. So in the famous words of our founder, let's go.
Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
The following program is rated TVMA for mature audiences only. I tried to tell them not to curse, but it happens.
Welcome to the Wolfpack.
Paul Nash 6, we the real click. Real trio hit me with the tag, and I'm still lit. Ric Flair in a leer, that's a real flip. We the illest, and I don't even feel sick. Pockets on swole, that's a buff bag. Well, so many bars, what's in a cell? Hell, money in the bank, what you call that? Bail, we some street prophets, tell them hold that. This is a hot take, you pancake. Wolves in the air, it's the handshake. I'm stone cold like when you hear the glass break for the mouth. That's a little bit of healing face. Sweet chin music, it is not bad. I'm about to hit job with the hot tag. Ask Kent, keeping with the star where the wolves at. 7:30 every Thursday, it's the Wolf.
Here's a hot take, the opposition's dead, man, no pop. Burning down the industry in darkness where the curb stomps. Some sharpshooters in your house, we the hitman. Let's treat whoever was no shade, kid, you's a big fan. Name another better, doesn't matter, we don't rock with hate. Strictly for the culture and our nation, cause we dominate. Wanna brawl, we all in, and don't care who we gotta face. Toss them off a balcony like New Jack and give a smiley face. Little extreme, but for my ooses, we on go time. Pushes over the edge, somebody yoing, that's a bloodline. Unapologetic, totally non-stop, we cross lines. Got Thursdays in a death lock, somebody tell them it's showtime. Real honor in this pack, we the foundation. Final countdown, yeah, we got the crowd waiting. Every Thursday, 7:30-ish, and the show is stacked. Go and run and tell a friend we back, it's the Wolfpack.
Yeah. We are here, ladies and gentlemen. You know, all your fan favorites. Jaquez is on
Just one.
at the moment.
Just one.
He's here, which is annoying. I want you to know that's annoying. Cause pick one. Like you gotta pick one. Your inconsistency is horrible. It's absolutely horrible. Welcome to the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast. We are so excited to be here with you all on tonight. Please follow us at the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast. I'm gonna get this music together while I let that run. See, figuring it out. Join us here on the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast every Thursday night, 7:30-ish p.m. Follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, normally for the first hour, but since John's been out, we've been on Twitch, I believe the whole time too, on Who is Quez. You can click that QR code and make sure you follow us on all of these wonderful platforms. So yeah,
Yes.
what's good, Willis? What symbol is that? I've seen that before. It's a
That's a Jedi.
It's Jedi.
Mm-hmm.
It is Jedi.
Oh,
Why, bro?
hoodie
Why are you
here.
Is
here?
you okay?
Why are you here?
Face.
Right. Are you
You
all
know
right?
why he's here?
Let me tell you something. Dark Kent
Oh
will
my
never
God.
be back on this show. I will end this. So
Next week
fast.
you will.
Don't piss me off. You want me to
Next
crash
week?
out when I'm ready to crash out.
So,
Stop
Joe,
playing with me.
Next
Okay? Stop
next
playing
week we'll be
with me.
here.
Because I'm not here doesn't mean you can sit here and try to troll me as if I'm not going to see this. I
Ne-
saw
ne-
it. I'm here. Stop playing with me. He ain't coming on the
Next-
show.
Next week he'll be here.
So next week, Dark Kent will be here.
Mhm.
If anyone was wondering. I just-
Rebel
Leave
Alliance.
it on
Okay.
the stop.
Thank you. 'Cause nobody want to hear all that.
It may be Women's History Month, but I feel like Black History Month is going to extend a little bit this month. And only one thing in this picture doesn't belong. Anybody could tell me what it is?
Let's see.
Can anybody tell me what doesn't
Yeah.
belong in this picture?
Are you gonna say Athena?
No. Like if this is
Okay.
it's Women's History Month. And
Oh
something
my God.
Person. That's all I'm going to say as I'm about to leave. You are a very sick person for what you did.
Is that me,
need-
Chin?
I know who exactly who it is. She's
Is that
standing
me,
right
Chin?
behind Mercedes Monet. He is standing right behind.
Who is that?
Hang on. Ready, set, and there you go. Enforcer's telling you.
Oh,
Yeah, thank you. So
Nice, bro.
you know one thing was happy Women's History Month to everyone else. Yeah. So for those who don't know, we do our own live reaction shows. Y'all should pull up.
wait. Hold on a second. What did Nyla Rose do?
It's Women's
Or
History
she just
Month.
not a? Oh, she's a. Oh,
Clip it. Oh,
Please
she's
clip
a-
that. Please clip that.
y'all know I be slow sometimes. Okay, I get it. I won't say it, but I get it.
clip it. So we do our own live reaction show tonight. We're going to touch on a few things in Elimination Chamber, but if you really want to get into how we feel about these pay-per-views, pull up to the live reaction shows. They get a lot of good traction. I'm sure many of you do, but if you don't, you really should. First thing we're going to touch on real briefly is Jade Cargill has returned and absolutely destroyed Naomi to the point where she can no longer compete. Here's why I don't like producing the show sometimes, because then I have to go look at all you dweebs on the internet and your opinions towards things that happen in wrestling. So I understand how annoying that can be. So I try not to get too annoyed by people saying things like, "Oh, Jade went easy on her," or and all this other yada 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 yada. She squashed her head in the door.
It was a 10 out of 10 for me. Homegirl came out there. She looked great. Her performance is way but it increased 1,000%.
It was the intensity.
And she did her thing. That's the Jade Cargill we've been waiting for. Let's say that.
Exactly.
I loved it. I did.
I think Ginger did great. Ginger hilarious. Jade Cargill did great. One of the things that people did notice was when Jade Cargill was making her entrance, Naomi looked back to Bianca, and Bianca started taking off her jacket as if Jade was maybe coming to fight her. Does anybody else feel that way?
Yes.
I did not peep that until just now.
Yeah. Yeah,
Wow.
You gotta go back and watch it. Like immediately, like Bianca takes off her coat when she sees Jade, like, oh, we about to get it on. And then it didn't happen.
Because she was stuck behind that wall. Is
Mhm.
that why she was going crazy like that?
Yeah, she did a great job.
Give that girl a Grammy.
For anybody wondering, kayfabe is still alive. Shout out to Naomi for hitting the Queen of the Ring red carpet with her husband and a neck brace on that matched her dress.
And
was
she
good.
looks wonderful. Fabulous girl, yes.
Neck
I love it.
brace on point. Shout out Naomi for selling.
Yeah.
Still selling. Salute to you.
I'm surprised she ain't in crutches and all that stuff after that head injury, because that's a whole head injury.
You know, but she looks. I mean, the matches are dressed great. They look great. They do.
Yeah.
Great.
Jimmy could have did a little better, but
I wasn't going to touch on this match fully because, like I said, you have to watch the live reactions. But I did want to note that the barbed wire steel chair used in this match was real.
Really?
Yeah.
It
They
wasn't-
didn't
Did they
shave it
did they
down.
take this?
Did
Did they take this? Did they take the spikes off? Because he
No,
didn't.
they didn't shave it down at all.
Then he just got like, what kind of head he got that he didn't bleed or nothing.
Really, what kind of hand he got? That's why he had to tape him up so well. But
Right.
but they used real barbed wire, Crimea River.
Okay.
And then, of course, this happened, right? This is what the whole world's been talking about. Dwayne says that the time has come for Cody to open his arms and embrace him. He wants it all. He wants Cody's mind, his heart, and God have mercy, he needs Cody's soul. Very weird, very cringe. If he accepts the American Nightmare, lives forever. If he says no, the dream dies again. That was a hard line, but very rude. Cody tells The Rock to go F himself. Then John Cena embraces Cody before kicking him in the testicles and attacking him with a Rolex to the head. Ja, you're back again, although you said you were leaving. Why are you back again?
You know why I'm here.
I have no idea why you're here.
So,
Oh, Jaquez was right. That's what we were supposed to say. My bad.
Yep.
Jaquez called this. He knew John Cena was going to turn. He's been saying it for about 3-4 weeks now. So we're going to give Ja his credit. Ja was right. John Cena did turn. And it's one of the hottest things in wrestling in the past decade. So salute to John Cena. It was what was best for business.
What up?
Ja finally said something that was best for business. And
hello.
All right.
For the record, I've never been a John Cena fan, so I didn't care. I was shocked, but I didn't care.
I'm a
Like-
John Cena
Hey,
fan.
All-Star. Go.
Thank you.
I'm not.
Nah, for real.
I'm not a John Cena fan. I want to be very clear, but I'm not going to say that the moment wasn't fire. It's definitely a fire moment. But like,
Yeah, I was shocked, but
John Cena still has 5 moves of doom, so we're not going to pretend like he's a great wrestler. I don't like that. But
I don't like that either.
but he is one of the biggest characters in wrestling of all time, and it obviously was one of the biggest moments. It really made R-Truth upset. So what about Cena Nation? What about the fans? John, are you for real saying F them kids asking for a friend? So, you know, R-Truth isn't dealing too well with the John Cena turn.
Should
Pray for our boy.
Yeah, should R-Truth be the one who brings John Cena back to the babyface side?
That would be hilarious. Or R-Truth should join John Cena and be
Oh,
I would
F them
love that
kids
too.
too.
I would love that too. Anything with R-Truth.
be like his Miz down.
That man's a national treasure.
I love it. Either way, I'd love it.
We
We need our truth in that kind of
So
circle.
after this segment, Cody's people was checking on him after the match, and he had a huge black eye. And Cody claims Travis Scott didn't touch him, although we all obviously watched what happened in that match. He said, "I checked on Cody, and I was like, dude, I saw it, but a burst eardrum. Are you okay?" He replied, "He didn't touch me. I got a wild bruise somehow, though," and sent me a picture. I said, "Well, dang, I'm glad you're okay, mostly," he said jokingly. "The Horseman got me. I just thought it was funny that Cody, even now, is like, he didn't touch me." Now, of course, we know that's not the case. He's sporting a major black eye right now. I don't know if it's true or not that he burst his eardrum, but buddy, it's a brutal shot that we all saw here. Like, he really did, like, just slap. Like it was the slap competition.
No, ASAP Rocky forgot that he was not a YN, and he went up there acting like one of them.
Hey, Dan, are you still in the comments, sir?
Yeah.
That was not ASAP Rocky. That was Travis Scott. Just want to clear that.
Oh, you know what? I always get them mixed up.
This actually brings me to my next point. Does anybody listen to Travis Scott?
No.
Exactly.
I'm sorry.
I keep asking this question because I truly want to know what make like I know he's popular. I know he dated or has a baby with a Kardashian or whatever. Who currently listens to Travis Scott and enjoys Travis Scott?
Not a fan. Not a
I
fan.
thought Ja was coming on to say him because he keeps coming in and out of the show as if that's professional. Get off the show.
My bad. ASAP Rocky, right? No, Travis Scott. I keep saying ASAP Rocky. They confuse me because they look so much alike. Jesus.
Do you like? Can you name me 3 Travis Scott songs?
Fiend,
Yep, everyone can name that one.
Fiend, and Fiend.
What about you, Dan? You got 3 Travis Scott songs?
No, my kid was there. He could tell you a whole album. He listens to them.
There we go. Okay, so
It's targeted towards teenagers. is what
oh,
it is.
he's a pothead rapper who targets teenagers.
Wow.
Interesting. Good job. Good job, America. So at the press conference, at the press conference, John Cena drops the mic and leaves. The Rock, hi guys, I'm Dwayne. I'm playing a character. It's called The Final Boss. Could someone please tell The Rock to stop explaining the story? Someone tell The Rock to stay in character.
All right. That's his problem. He wants to be loved, overly loved as a human being, as a character. He wants to put a line in the sand where he's like, this is The Rock. This is me.
No,
He wants to be loved. He wants to be loved. That's all.
It seems like he wants to.
Go ahead, Ginger.
It seems like he wants to be what he used to be back in the day, early 2000s, and it's just not working as good as it used to work. So maybe it's that he wants to be that old Rock. I don't know. It's weird to me.
I just want him to thank you very much, Brady. Can you name 3 of my songs? Anyway, I just want The Rock to stick to the story. If you're gonna be a bad guy, stay a bad guy when the press conference starts. Don't be Triple H. Triple H is already gonna come out here and politic us. We don't need you to politic us. You're in a story.
Mm-hmm.
It was so annoying. The Rock is
Weird. It was so weird.
Why he don't come out drinking his Tamana that he always drinking? Oh, and another thing, I'm sick of The Rock high key promoting drinking and driving because every time he come out that car, he's swerving all that stuff in that big ass truck and then drinking that liquor. I don't find that to be cute at all.
He always hops out the truck with a bottle in his hand. You're right.
Yeah, I don't
truck
find that
with a
to
bottle
be
in
cute.
his hand.
You're right. You're absolutely
That's
right.
not cute. That's not demure. That's not none of that.
Good observation, Jenny.
How come nobody's talking about this though? That The Rock fulfilled his promise and about John Cena always being his female dog. This is what the Rock. Dan, can you read this for me? The Rock told John Cena this on Raw, March 5th.
You will go down in history always as The Rock's bitch. Yeah. Yeah,
Hey,
I remember that.
Hey, John, I wonder if John Cena remembers this.
Oh, he remembers. Oh, trust me, he remembers.
Do you remember
If he doesn't remember it, he remembers it now.
So basically, I agree with this post I saw. I thought this was a very good point. The more I think about it, the more John Cena's heel turn reminds me of The Rock's 1998 Survivor Series victory. Both Cena and The Rock aligned with the corporation to secure their top spot. Both victories moments came at the expense of the company's top faces. Both had the deck stacked in their favor. Cena announced his own qualification and got a late entry, while The Rock had Boss Man supporting him throughout the tournament. The parallels are too good to ignore.
It's exactly the same. It is.
And most of wrestling is rinse, wash, and repeat. So,
yeah.
But yeah, no, it's very. Except Travis Scott is in the ring in one of these, and I don't know why.
So he's actually training.
I heard now we do know this. We do, for those who may not know, Travis Scott is training. There's a video circulating where Triple H tells him, "Oh man, wait till you get in there and do it for yourself." So we know one day Travis Scott, aka the
Fiend,
the African American version of the little man from AEW, he's the size of Darby Allin. He is 65 pounds soaking wet. And what are we gonna do? Him versus Bad Bunny?
Yes.
Who versus who is gonna be?
That would actually be fire though, but we all know
Logan
Bad Bunny
Paul,
will
Bad
work.
Bunny.
I'm mad y'all are here for it so easy. Like, yeah, hold on, that might work. But before we move on, we all rated it the other night. What did we rate the Elimination Chamber?
I gave it a 10.
Ginger?
I gave it a 9.5.
I will also give it a 9 because nobody's perfect. Get out of here.
No, I rated the 10, not all right, because it was a very historic moment. It's going to go down in the record books as one of the most historic moments in wrestling history.
Oh, first of all, thank you, Brady. He really knows 3 of my songs. That's very impressive.
I gave it a 9.5 because I didn't care for that tag team match. Didn't tickle my feathers. So
yeah, the tag team match was horrible.
Yes.
But I'm sure I know people enjoy nostalgia, and Trish Stratus gives you that. For anyone questioning if wrestling is real, just shut up and just understand that there are bumps and bruises you get from this sport entertainment, whatever you want to call it. So just shut your mouth.
yes.
Because Liv might have took these bumps, but she also got somebody who slid in her DMs in the name of Drake.
Excuse me?
Drake was at the Elimination Chamber. There were 6 women in the Elimination Chamber match. He only followed one of them. And her name is Liv Morgan, ladies and gentlemen.
Don't do it, Liv. Don't do it. Don't do it, Liv.
He's going to have a whole song talking about hit up Liv, then we went to Liv. Hit up Liv, then go to Liv.
Yo. Oh,
He's
my
gonna
God.
hit up Liv, then go to Liv.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Ginger, you take over now.
My goodness. My heart stopped. Okay. I just want to say, Montez, we all love you and we appreciate you and thank you for watching our posts. It will be on top really, really soon, like real soon, brother. We hear you. We see you at the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast. We stand behind you. And I hope you see this. So please clip this and send this to my boy. Thank you.
Nice. Yeah, absolutely. You're not lying, Joe. It was just funny that he was at the show and they did not put him on screen. He was the only celebrity there that they did not put on screen. That was a little weird to me.
They must be standing behind Kendrick.
All right, I'm off the phone.
They're not like us.
I'm sorry.
Thank you so much for that all-star because you just made my heart smile.
Good, and I wanted you to talk about it and take it in. Well, I guess pause for me.
I want him to watch this, so I'm not going to say what I want to say.
Yeah, let's play a few of the games. Build your 3-man faction with $10.
Ooh.
Okay. Ginger, you can start.
Okay. I'm ready.
All right, let's look at what we got here. $5. Roman, Randy Orton, John Cena, Seth Rollins. Give me Seth for $5. $3. CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, Solo Sikoa, Jey Uso. Give me Drew for $3.
Okay.
And for $2, Braun Breaker, Jacob Fatu, Penta, Logan Paul. I would say Jacob, but I got Drew, so there's no need for that. Give me Logan.
Oh, so
Give me Logan.
Drew and Logan. That's an interesting faction.
Yeah, give me them 3.
Go ahead, Dan.
You know exactly who I'm picking. We're gonna take Roman. I'm gonna take Punk, and I'm gonna take Jacob.
Is it a good faction though? Him and Jacob are just gonna bump heads all day.
It would never work.
Ever.
You'll be surprised. You'll be surprised.
I'm going to take 3 people from the bottom row.
Oh.
Okay.
Braun Baker, Jacob, Penta, and I'm gonna let Drew McIntyre lead this group of beasts.
And you got money to spare.
I'm adding a 4th because I have money left.
Because you have money left? Okay. You think I know? That's cool.
I had a few dollars left.
I think Jacob and Drew would be an issue.
Joe likes some powerhouses.
Yeah. Roman Drew Jacob.
Yeah, it's just about what's the camaraderie look like between Jacob and Roman Reigns. It just doesn't hit for me
They don't talk. They just look at each other.
Yeah.
the whole time. Like Solo used to. He didn't talk either.
Yeah, you said you can't have two Simones in the same fraction. They always want to be the tribal chief.
Push one up the card. Book one with the WWE title, and
God.
pick one to win the Money in the Bank in each category. So push one up the card. Ludwig, Mysterio, or Penta. Dan.
Mysterio.
Okay, Ginger.
I'm going with Ludwig.
Okay, and I'm obviously gonna go with Penta. So we are split on
Yeah.
push. They're all doing a great job, is what that means. Great job.
Yes.
Book one to win the title. Ginger.
AJ Styles.
All right. I am also gonna say AJ Styles. Dan. And here's why you're a Glazer. And here's why you're a Glazer. And this is exactly why we came to this point. Right here, right now. Here's why you're a Glazer.
Sure, I like food.
So let's go ahead and put up our ticker. So Dan,
Dan is wrong is funny as hell.
They got mad at me because I just went on a little small rant this afternoon.
Dan has been wrong all day and had the audacity to come on this show and bring up CM Punk again.
I didn't bring him up. You brought him up. You just told me who to pick. And I was like, okay, I'll pick.
Out of those three, you feel like CM Punk should win the title?
Nah, out of those three, I would like. Here's the thing: I'm torn because Cena. It'd be nice to see him get number 17. AJ, it'd be nice to see him get a little more story and get up the card a little bit. But if you're booking money, it's the first two. Okay. You gotta have one of the two.
And anything but you saying Punk. And let's just pick one. Let's just pick one to win the Money in the Bank. Is it, about to be a lucha or forgotten NXT star or social media expert? Which one of them should win the Money in the Bank?
This is kind of hard. I'm gonna state my opinion on all three.
Go ahead.
Only reason why I'm not gonna pick Carmelo Hayes is because he's a great wrestler. He's good. He's everything. But I don't see him becoming a champion.
Brady, stop glazing. Go ahead.
Dan is right. I can see Chad Gable as champion. Logan Paul is too soon for him to be champion. That don't seem like he's just getting it just because he's so big on social media and up Triple H's ass. So it's like he don't need a title right now. He needs to showcase himself more.
But
so I'm gonna go with the.
Go ahead.
To be honest though, like Logan Paul with the briefcase is most entertaining.
Yes.
I like Chad Gable though. I'm gonna pick Chad Gable. I think he's entertaining as well. It's funny to me.
Who you picking?
Storyline, more entertainment, more money. It would be Logan. My glazing self would pick Mello.
I want to see Mello come up from the ashes too. So I dig it. But I think you don't know what glazing means. It means a glazed donut. It means you're putting too much on it. It means don't put
too much on
it. just a little bit.
Speaking of putting too much on it, this man done got the girl fired. They got Mickey James fired, so his wife could be on the new TV show.
Which is insane.
That's what Undertaker did. Undertaker got Mickey James fired from LFG, and now Michelle McCool, who by the way is about to be inducted into the Hall of Fame this year, is now going to be a coach. But the only thing I've ever seen her do is an Undertaker big boot and a Royal Rumble. But for some reason, she's going to be a coach, while Mickey James, who might be a fake Native American, is a great wrestler.
Justice for Mickey James, man.
Like, she may not truly be Indian, and she came out with a rain dance and all that. It was really offensive to me. But
Hold on a minute.
She has a laugh.
don't make me find the video. But Mickey James is by far the better wrestler. So Undertaker playing favoritism. This is like, for all of those who watch The Voice, this is like when the country singer dude, what's Blake Shelton, brought his wife on the show, and they were both judging the show at the same time. Gwen Stefani and Blake Shelton, who were married, in case you didn't know, were on the show at the same time. And they kind of remind me of them too. An old guy with a younger person who nobody talks about. Don't call him creepy. She's about 20 years younger. Anyway, we'll move on.
Yeah.
WWE just announced that CM Punk. Oh, for those who are wondering, we are all the way into wrestling news at this moment, and I lost the ticker because I keep changing them myself because the damn was wrong sticker was important. WWE just announced that CM Punk has been pulled from WWE tapings in Glasgow, Scotland on March 24th, and Raw in England on March 31st. He was previously advertised to appear on both shows. Sometimes I wonder what this news means or what you want me to say about it, but
Yeah.
I guess he won't be at the two shows before the go-home show before WrestleMania. WrestleMania is not to the 20th for anybody thinking this is a big deal.
It's not. It's
Not
not
to the
big deal.
20th. So my birthday's April 19th, by the way. Anybody wondering? Triple H made a lot of statements during the Elimination Chamber press conference. But one, he said, is very interesting since he's been getting criticized concerning women wrestling. He said, I don't believe in just giving anybody a spot. Like when I hear the woman should have the main event spot, it's nice. If it is the most interesting thing on the show and it is getting the biggest reactions, when I put them in the main event, it is because of that. So here's what's not about to happen. Nobody should be clowning Triple H for making a valid point about not handing out main event spots in WWE to anyone unearned. Just because he used women as an example, if the women earn it, they'll get it. I really feel like we pick at what all the people say in wrestling. Tony Khan, we pick at it so much. And a lot of times they're not even their words. They've been prepped by an agent. They have all these publicists. They have speech writers.
If this is the case, right? If this is the case, then Bianca, Bianca, Rhea, and Io Sky should be a main event. Right or wrong?
But they're not the biggest story.
Those are some of the biggest. Those are some of the biggest stars, though.
No, without a doubt. But are they? Do they have the biggest story this year? No.
Mm-mm.
But do we really need the story about?
What's the biggest story right now on Raw? Because that's where they're all on.
The biggest story on Raw right now? Well, John Cena is just wrestling, right? So we can't give that Raw or SmackDown.
That's SmackDown. Because Cody's got the SmackDown title.
CM Punk, Rollins, and Reigns.
There you go.
So
Who's
it's not
closing
Gunther.
out, though?
It's not Gunther and
But who's
Jey
been
Uso?
closing the show out
It's not
the
Gunther.
last 2 weeks?
Yep.
The females. Week before that, remember we got the tag team match where Liv and Raquel beat Bianca and Naomi, and then Monday we got Rhea versus Io.
Yeah, and it was crazy what happened at the end of that.
Yeah, we'll get to that part
So
later.
why not give them the main event at WrestleMania
And
for night one?
But the question is this: it's not, because here's what the point is that it's not really about equality as so much as it's about, if you're hot, you're hot. So as big a star as Bianca Belair is or Io Sky is, they haven't built a story that equates to the other stories. You mentioned Gunther versus Jay. Even that story is bigger. It is. That's bigger than Bianca and Io.
I really should have been Bianca and Jay, because it's all gonna come out that it wasn't even Naomi by herself. That would have been a crazy ass main event for the three of them to go at it.
For those wondering, they waited too long to pull that lever, and supposedly the reason why they didn't is because they didn't know when Jade would be ready. But who knows? Because supposedly WWE is doing Evolution again. They're gonna give the woman a whole pay-per-view. They're gonna say, "Here, take this pay-per-view."
did I not say this was going to happen?
So,
I'm not mad at it.
anybody excited about Evolution?
I'll be watching it.
I'll be watching.
Oh, I'm amped because the women's division in WWE is fire.
Yes.
So it's not like people wouldn't watch this. I just hope they actually pull the trigger especially because this is a rumor. But since it is a rumor, if Triple H doesn't do it, oh man,
He's done.
They're gonna butcher that man just because he didn't do what the rumor said.
So now he has no choice but to do it.
Joe, yeah, you would think so. Like with the way we grew up with wrestling, that used to be the case, but now it's like they get a title match at WrestleMania. It doesn't say the main event.
Yeah, it comes down to who's the money. It comes down to who they invested the most money into during the run before WrestleMania. That's truly what it comes down to. So everyone thinks there's a third member of the Final Boss Corporation takeover. Well, ask yourselves. The last time we seen Travis Scott, who was he with?
Jey Uso.
He was with Jey Uso coming down the stairs. Cena sold out after the Rumble, but who eliminated him? Jey Uso.
Jey.
And why did Cena hug him instead of being pissed off? And also, the way Cena was eliminated is very suspect. Why was it so easy? Who has not beat Gunther in 3 tries, giving him a reason to sell out to become a champion, just like Cena?
I don't think he's gonna do it. We can't have 2 major baby faces turn, man.
I think this is a reach.
And the third member is, why don't you think it's Jey Uso, Ginger?
I really think it's a reach. I feel like this is just people speculating just because they see stuff and they really have no clue on what's going on. Jey Uso would never. Jey Uso is too Cody Rhodes. Trust me.
Does it not connect though?
It's a term for that. When people see something and think they put something together and their brain connects it, but it's nothing to even connect. This is a term for that, but I will get back to you with that.
It's called matrixing. It's called matrixing. It's the same thing. If looking at a picture.
My show, I think Jey Uso is the third member of the corporation.
No, absolutely not. No.
They're not going to have 2 major baby faces, 2 big merch sellers, both go turn at the same time. Nah, not happening, bro.
He's too Cody Rhodes. There's no way.
Too much money right there, buddy. Too much. Jey is the fan favorite.
I'm saying something that I never thought was going to happen. I'm saying it's going to happen. Jey Uso is going to turn and join The Rock and John Cena.
No,
I don't think Punk will, Brady. I don't think he'll join them. He'll be against them. Honestly, main event WrestleMania. I don't think it's just going to be John and Cena. Honestly, I think it's going to be a fatal 4-way. That's just me.
No, it's definitely going to be Cody versus John. We're not doing that. They're not doing that. You can't convolute that with who?
The 3 other guys. Roman, Punk, and
what?
Tim.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Seth.
You smoked before tonight's show.
Just hate on that night. It's what? Oh, look at Ja.
It's not happening. I don't care what y'all say, what y'all think.
Yeah,
y'all saw, what's going on.
Yeah,
it's not happening.
Hey,
breaking news.
Push me out. I'm gonna fuck up Cody Rhodes. And then we're gonna flip everybody out.
Hey, something like you're not a Cody fan too. AEW and Amazon Prime Video today officially announced a multi-year agreement to offer AEW pay-per-views for purchase across US, Canada, and UK, beginning with Revolution this Sunday, March 9th.
It's smart business.
No, here's why it's not. I don't pay to watch WWE PLEs.
No, we don't. But they're not as big as. That's the other thing.
What?
We got to stop comparing them to WWE. It's 2 different types of companies.
It's not even a comparison to WWE. It's a comparison for how I stream my content.
That, yeah, but
if I'm going to watch wrestling and I already pay for the streaming platform, I don't want to pay extra to watch the event.
Oh, so you have to pay extra to watch it on Prime?
Yes.
Yeah, that doesn't make
You have to pay extra
sense.
on Max as well. You have to pay extra, no matter what.
Yeah, see, that doesn't make any sense because these platforms already charging an arm and a leg, and we have to go and pay extra to watch the PLE. What's the point of having the streaming service?
That's just my point. But congratulations to them. It's an easier way for people to watch, rather for especially the more casual fans that don't have Bleacher Report and different avenues that the pay-per-views were on. So Amazon is a very easy thing to go to. Click. It's connected to your card. It's very smart. It's a great business move. I just feel like it should be free.
It's in 90% of the households too. Everyone shops on Amazon.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Prime is.
I am a VIP Prime member. Yes, I am.
But I'm a VIP Prime member too. But then when I go on Prime Video, I don't want to pay to watch wrestling.
Right. Which I agree, 100%.
What? And then how long before it's on Max? A couple days.
Exactly.
For free. There you
So
go.
something that doesn't seem interesting, but for some reason I actually think is interesting.
It's interesting.
Is Natalia's going to be wrestling at an NWA event?
I don't care.
It's interesting.
Not only wrestling, she's in the Crockett Cup.
Mm-hmm.
What is going on? Now, granted, it's not like NWA got somebody high class from. No offense, Natalia, but nobody's
She's bored looking for something to do.
Yes. So
That's probably what it is.
her. She at least gets to do some work. I like the fact that they're letting them still go get work outside of the company now.
They're treating them like independent contractors, what they really are.
Yeah, and I enjoy that immensely. We were speaking of this earlier, and I should have pulled this up, but this is the suspected card for WrestleMania.
Let's go down through it. What you got?
So we have Cody Rhodes versus John Cena. Then we have Gunther versus Jey Uso. Then the triple threat that Dan tried to just go somewhere else with Roman Reigns, CM Punk, and Seth Rollins. Then, of course, we're going to get the I Hate You solo with Jacob Fatu versus Solo Sikoa. And then Tiffy Time, in case you were wondering, versus Charlotte, which is very difficult for me because I do agree with Ginger that Charlotte is top 3 greatest women wrestlers probably of all time.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like everybody should step aside and let the new class have some light too. So I'm rooting for Tiffy.
She's gonna put her over. Don't even worry about it. She's gonna win.
This triple threat I have some news about, and I'm gonna announce it right now and then come back. Supposedly Rhea's hurt. And
I also heard she has visa problems, like she has to renew her visa.
Okay, well, it is an undisclosed issue. We'll keep it at that then. We won't start.
Right, but you know what? That happened to Dewdrop. Remember, Dewdrop had to go away and come back with a whole new name. Is Rhea gonna have to come back with her whole new name?
No.
So now Rhea probably won't be able to be at WrestleMania 41, although they have not made the announcement yet. We got to see how WWE is going to work that news. So Io versus Bianca 2, nobody's mad at. The first one was fire, if y'all remember. First one was fire. So I'm not upset. Those are 2 great wrestlers. Randy Orton versus Kevin Owens, take my money.
Yep.
Like easily could be the best match of the weekend without even trying. As long as they don't make it a regular match, they have to give them a street fight or something. Like
I need that knee to the head of Kevin Owens. That's what I need.
Punt.
He's going to punt his head off.
Yes. I need that.
Win, lose, or draw, he's still going to punt his head off. Like
yes.
The dumbest match of the weekend: Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre.
You all right?
Come on now,
Damian, bro. You hate Damian so
Why
bad.
What does this match do for Drew McIntyre?
Nothing.
So what are we talking about? I hate Damon. Damon doesn't do anything for anybody.
It puts him on WrestleMania. That's all that matters. It puts him in WrestleMania.
Damon doesn't do anything for anybody. Y'all want to know who's the who like Vince had Austin Theory? Triple H has Drew whatever his name, Damian. That is definitely Triple H's Austin Theory.
Who else could he have won against for WrestleMania though?
Damian Priest didn't have to be at WrestleMania.
I'm talking about Drew McIntyre. You say, what is it doing for Drew McIntyre? Just getting him on the stage.
Punk Seth, Roman. He can go anywhere.
Another high class star.
So it had been Logan versus Damian and AJ against Drew.
Yeah, give Damian whoever. Give Damian Travis Scott. What are we doing, bro? Why are we acting like Damian Priest is a star? This is driving me nuts.
I'm not. It's not the Damien Puff me. It's just the Drew. I'm glad Drew's gonna be on the stage.
No, I
That's
love
it.
Drew. Drew is a star. Drew is
Yeah.
a superstar.
Oh, you're
Damian,
just saying he deserves better.
he's wigging. Jade versus Naomi. We'll see how that develops. Then we got Bailey versus Roxanne, that I love, by the way.
Yeah.
Because Roxanne just feels like she's mad that her auntie messed with her man. That's the energy it gives every time. It's like
Every time.
I'm like auntie, you think I'm playing with you? And from what I know, is them short girls have hands. So Bailey about to get hands.
Yeah. Yes.
Like, that's the way I see that fight going. Roxanne goes over. Congratulations to Bailey for putting her over. Although Bailey needs a WrestleMania moment, so we'll see how they swerve me on that. AJ Styles versus Logan Paul is a possibility.
That could be a low-key banger right there, though.
I like it.
It could.
I like it.
Logan Paul's better than people give him credit for.
Yes.
And then for some reason, this also could be a high possibility. We get Raquel Rodriguez Gonzalez Consuela and Liv and Drake's new girlfriend against Alexa Bliss and
Nikki Cross.
Whatever character Nikki Cross is playing that we all forgot about, because what's the Wyatt Six?
Where has the Wyatts been? I haven't even seen like no clues, nothing.
That could help.
Other than Alexa Bliss, but
the multi-man match for Braun Breaker's title that I don't know.
You called.
Yep. Pete Dunne, Sheamus himself, Penta, Finn, and Ludwig. That is the mid card on Raw. Fire.
Yeah.
Fire.
That'd be a crazy match.
All crazy good wrestlers. I don't care what nobody says. All of them.
Yes. I love it.
And then that last match can be on SmackDown.
But they're gonna do it on WrestleMania kickoff show, right? Because
probably
tag team wrestling in WWE.
Would that be another ladder match?
Where's the Hardy
Boys
in
just
that?
like
Where's the Hardy Boys in there?
Add the Hardys. You're right. Add the Hardys.
Mm-hmm.
And then still let Montez and Dawkins win.
Yeah, that should be a ladder match. There's too many of them.
Put both sets. Put the TNA titles on the line. Put those two titles on the line. Then you got.
They have room for the Hardys. Make it a 6-way.
Yep.
Yeah.
That way you have the Profits go on TNA with all the titles. And like we don't even want, dude. That'd be so hill. They just go to TNA. Like we don't even want them. Just throw them down.
Also, I'm glad that Montez is about to have his spotlight, his WrestleMania moment.
Yes. What he deserves.
What's up, Durkin?
And Ginger, he's getting that moment.
I am, and I'm gonna be sitting there crying and standing up the whole match.
Durkin was
just proud.
So, WWE gave us their DLC packs, and yes, Dan, I will be getting it. I don't know if I'm getting it tomorrow.
Hey, it comes out in 4 hours.
Yes, I am aware. The new wave pack is fire. Has everybody we wish they originally put in the game initially, but
bro, Junkyard Dog.
I didn't get there.
That's my guy.
Then we got the Duncan Destruction pack. For some reason, they're gonna have 3 NBA players. I'm guessing one of them is gonna be Giannis. He tends to like love wrestling. The Fearless pack is also gonna have special celebrity guests added to it. One of them definitely being Travis Scott. But most importantly in this pack is New Jack, like Dan just said, is going to be in the building. Duncan Destruction pack is trash. The Duncan Destruction pack is trash. It really depends on the NBA players they add. Shout out to Abyss, who is a writer for WWE, who is getting his character put in the game as well. Shout out to Abyss. Shout out to Billy Gunn, who, because y'all thought he was in AEW, wouldn't get this chance. Shout out to Billy Gunn for being in the game this year. The roster is stacked. Junkyard Dog is back. The roster is absolutely stacked. Absolutely, like, good job, 2K. That's all I'm gonna say. But I heard the island has some work, but we're gonna find that out very shortly.
Yep. I'm gonna throw up. I'll post my gamer tag on the Wolfpack page.
Send it to me in the chat too.
All right,
I can add you. Reality of Wrestling is expanding its programming with 2 new television programs. I'm only reporting this because Ja shared it with me, and I guess he wanted you to know. Row Up, a reality show based programming featuring the students and up-and-coming stars of wrestling. Sounds like they're copying LFG. And Road Platinum and Road Glory, which much like Raw and SmackDown have their own unique looks and rosters, so will be Platinum and Glory. So,
I'm okay with this.
Yeah,
I'm
so
down.
Reality of Wrestling is trying to expand. Salute to them. And we definitely hope that works out. We love our wrestling. And there's that goes. WWE has officially launched the WCW YouTube channel. Everybody go relive all those moments. For me, it's going to be all the Macho Man and Red Face thing. Wolfpack Sting was by the Wolfpack version of the NWO doesn't get the credit it deserves. It's a top 10 faction.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm saying. The red and black was a little more popular than that white and black for about a year.
Yeah.
I was super red and black. Cora Jade is not hurt. We'll get to NXT in a little bit, but just so everybody knows, she gave us an update. She said, she got rocked for a second because look who she was fighting. Cora Jade needs more training, but hey, that's neither here nor there. And she got rocked so good, her knees gave out, and she didn't know what she was, and everybody thought she was hurt. She's okay. She's okay. Hey, I mean, you said you heard a honky was in. Don't be racist, Brady. You heard a honky.
Honky tonk man. I got what he was
What the hell
saying.
is a honky? What is that? What is that supposed to mean?
You gotta say the full name.
Yeah, he just straight up that honky.
The video game company Acclaim is back. Like, how's this wrestling news? Well, because Acclaim made all of my favorite wrestling games coming up. You losers. That's why this is important.
Oh, please. Next.
What? That you obviously never played WrestleMania. Or maybe you're just not a video game person. But
I like to watch the gameplays, but I never really played.
Acclaim has WrestleMania. Double Dragon was something I played all the time.
Oh yeah.
Like George Foreman's KO boxing. The Simpson video game. All these things are Acclaim. Acclaim says it's about to bring some stuff back. It's about to juice it up. Please do WrestleMania. I want Doink to electrify me when I shake his hand like he did when I want all of those things. Give me all of those. MJF is lying to all of us and saying he's going to have made $15 million by the time his contract is up.
I don't think he's lying. I don't think he's lying.
15 million though? Is that within when is his contract up?
He didn't sign a 5-year deal, he signed a 3-year deal. So
Okay,
that
I
was
believe
last
it.
year. So he's
Yeah, I
got
think
2
he's
years
making
left.
$5 million a year.
I think he could. Yeah,
Probably.
he could do that. Yeah.
No, here's the thing. I believe he makes $5 million a year. I don't believe he far surpasses that.
No.
No. Mm-mm.
He said it.
He also he got his
15
tattoo removed. He
Yeah,
got the AEW above the poker chip. He got the AEW part removed from it.
Exactly. I'm not seeing it. Shout out to Homicide, man. He's retiring. It is the end of an era. For those who are able to witness the last match of Homicide, it's going to be out here in New York, March 20th. And it's going to be in Brooklyn, New York. And he had this to say: former Ring of Honor World Champion, TNA Superstar, and independent wrestling legend Homicide will have his retirement match on Thursday, March 20th at Outlaw Wrestling in Brooklyn. Homicide counted out that he was getting dangerously close to the end of his in-ring career. He said, "I never thought in my wildest dreams that I'd be wrestling for so long. I traveled all over the world until Eddie Kingston told me, 'Do you know you've been wrestling for 30 years? Do you know you did this? Did you know you did this? You teamed up with Kenta Kobashi. You wrestled Minoru Suzuki. You faced Jun Akiyama. Because I'm a big Japanese mark, whatever you call it, I wrestled Jerry Lynn. I wrestled the Dudley Boys. I wrestled Kurt Angle. Like, I did things that people wish they were in my shoes. I never thought about it. Then I realized, I was like, oh my God, listen, I think I'm kind of done." Homicide from the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast. Thank you for your time in wrestling. It was great. For anybody who has ever watched TNA or any of those things, you know exactly who I'm. Even Impact, he stayed over. He was there the whole time. I'm sure Ja's sad and would want to go to this event. Shout out to him, Homicide. By the way, Break a Wish is my favorite thing that WWE trademarked recently. Yeah, because be lazy, disloyalty, and disrespect. John Cena's gonna tell the kids to give up. Penta has been granted his release from AEW, and there still is no timetable. So stop making one up online. Stop making it up.
Rock hasn't bought his soul yet. He'll be there soon.
Yeah, stop making it up. Also, we're being told that Julia's not hurt like that. She's of course going to wrestle at Roadblock. Everyone, she's not hurt like that. She has some bumps and bruises. It sounds more like a Kenny Omega Seth Rollins situation. Like she has to go rest. Like she needs to go take care of her body. So I'm sure she's still gonna have a banger with I met Phoenix. Obviously, I showed Phoenix in the picture. She's still gonna have a banger with Stephanie Valcour, but she's just gonna rest afterwards. I see it like that. Big interview Will Ospreay had with Chris Van Vliet. I never know how to say that.
Vliet. Like
Vliet.
like the elite. Vliet.
Okay. You said the elite.
Like Fleek, but Vliet.
Because I'm in the elite, so I get it now. One very important thing that Will Ospreay said. Of course, they asked him a bunch of questions and a bunch of lies came out because half of you watched it evidently. But he said when he was asked about Triple H's comment about running from the grind, he said, "I've got people that I won't throw under the bus who said, yeah, it's about me. I won't throw anyone under the bus, but it was about me. I'm not taking it personally in that, oh, it hurt my feelings. It's like you take a jab at me, I'll take one back. There's nothing horrible about it. I don't hate the guy. I've never met him. How can I hate someone that I've never met?" See, guys, you see how smart Will Ospreay is, wrestling fans? See how easy it is to understand real life from wrestling? You see? No? Okay. He said, I've never spoken to him. I have an agent who talked to everyone, and I told everybody about my situation and why I wanted to remain in the UK, which is why that hurt me a little bit. Not to the point where it keeps me up at night. Okay, you take a jab at me, I take one back. That's it. We're done. And can y'all be done now?
No, they won't.
Be done?
They won't.
So y'all are so.
And we need to did you go watch the interview or listen to it?
I haven't finished it. Started it.
So in the chat earlier, we were all talking about how like everyone took it as him being very like over thinking that he. Oh, how can I phrase this? That his stuff don't stink. How's that?
Uh-huh.
And that's not what it is. He's just celebrating his wins.
Yeah, they talk about the 5-star matches, like don't add nothing to your paycheck. It does, because the more accolades you get, the more reward you receive. So if I did something and it got recognized, that's just all it is. It's not that it is the be all or the marker for anything. It's the fact that it happened.
Yeah.
Everybody needs to just chill out.
When I was listening to it, I didn't take it that way. I just saw a guy who's like he's really proud of where he's been and what he's done and able to accomplish. So
yeah, no. Listen, shout out to Will Ospreay. Seems to be a cool dude. Nothing too crazy about him. But speaking about annoying fans, I'm upset that I even have to bring this story up. That Pat McCaffrey revealed on his IG someone has been targeting him and sending sick death threats to him and his 1-year-old daughter after the elimination chamber.
Because of the Canada comment.
Because one comment, he's getting death threats to him and his 1-year-old daughter. Can we, like wrestling fans, man, y'all have to not be so fanatic.
Weird.
Like I understand,
that's very weird, bro.
But there's a fanaticism. There's like you take it too far.
Yeah,
man, it's disgusting.
You guys crash out over the smallest things.
Yeah, it's disgusting how we bring stuff up like this at least once a month. Somebody stalked somebody at an airport. Somebody stole somebody's stuff out of their car. Like y'all
showing up to folks' house on Valentine's Day. Like really,
y'all are tripping. Sure. Breaking news. The natural disasters are expected to be introduced to be inducted into the Hall of Fame. That is earthquake and typhoon for anybody who does not know. They were
So-
a big staple in the early 90s as far as
So-
tag team wrestling goes.
Demolition's gone. They're not going to do Demolition this year.
I don't know. It's looking like natural disasters may get it. Or maybe both teams.
They usually only have one per category. That's why it's kind of weird.
It would be a first. It would be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Former WWE writer Vince Russo has claimed that John Cena may not retire from WWE. He says because if you're a heel, basically, me not retiring is a heelish thing to do. Like, hey, I lied to you. And then him and The Rock just keep running things in 2026. Do you think this is possible?
Yes. This is the one thing I have agreed with Russo.
Ginger,
When I
do you
heard this
think-
today, I was like, that would be so heel and that would be so great. Like, I ain't going nowhere. Fuck them
Ginger, you
kids.
here? Oh, she's gone. She's muted. I didn't
She's
realize.
muted.
We'll ask her again later. John Cena is currently advertised for things after WrestleMania. May
Mhm.
30th, June 13th, June 20th. If he does win the championship, that means we will not see the belt for an entire month.
Ooh, well, they could do like, remember how Hollywood Rock did? He just come on the Tron and just talk. I could see them doing, like, remember he was on a set of a movie?
Oh,
He
no,
was
they
eating
could do that.
cookies.
Now, especially if The Rock and John Cena have a movie that's coming out together that we don't know about, this could also be great publicity for that.
Yeah.
WWE doing that easily too. So let's get into our weekly show highlights for the week, and we're going to begin with good old Raw. CM Punk opens the show furious. He calls out The Rock for walking into the WWE and pretending that he cares about this business. Punk says he has never been so desperate as to wear a fake title that is a lie, and call himself the People's Champion. He earns his titles. For those who CM Punk thinks that he hit us with the Men in Black after AEW. He wore a AEW championship with an X on it that was not his. He was not the champion at the time. Punk says he's never been so desperate as to sell his soul the way John Cena did. John Cena stole something from CM Punk. After 20 years, everyone can see that CM Punk has seen all along that John Cena has been selling these people crap. Mr. Never Give Up has ironically given up on himself. CM Punk will get his hands on both of those bald frauds down the line. But it's time for little brother Seth Rollins. Punk says Becky Lynch better come get Seth Rollins, but Rollins' music hits and the brawl immediately begins and doesn't end until dozens of security guards get out there to break it up. But Punk and Rollins break free from the grass multiple times. They
I
brawled.
loved it. I loved it.
It was awesome. Add Roman Reigns to this group, and it's intense.
Yeah. Which we'll see him Monday. Cage
Yeah.
match. We're going to see it Monday.
Yeah, we'll see him Monday. Oh, yeah, definitely.
Oh, yeah. We'll see him Monday.
Ludwig Kaiser's talking trash about Penta for whatever reason. Penta comes down and whoops his butt. Everybody just wanted a butt whooping on Monday night. Everybody just wanted to get their butt whipped. And Braun Breaker, by the way, WrestleMania, Triple H are cooking these stories. I'm just going to say.
Yeah.
Braun Breaker's doing an interview with Jackie Redmond during the ad break at Netflix when Finn Balor interrupts. As they return to TV, Finn Balor is insulting Braun Breaker, saying he eats rookies like him up. Braun Breaker's not a rookie anymore, Finn. Braun comes down to the ring, but the Judgment Day attacks. Braun gets the upper hand, but before he can spear Finn Balor, Dom pulls Finn out of the ring. Braun spears Carlito instead.
I love this.
Love it.
I love this.
Love it. I love
You got to
it.
think, this is also the first time Triple H ever gave one person so many side quests where he
Yep.
could go. And to me, that's what needs to be happening all along.
And Braun Breaker's handling it very well. He's still standing strong. He still looks like the champion. Oh, Seth Rollins and CM Punk fought again.
Yep.
Adam Pearce told me he's putting him into a bad situation and basically tells them both they're going to be in a steel cage match at Madison Square Garden on Monday, which I didn't even know was happening. I forgot about that show completely and mad that I'm not going to be there because there's no way I'm paying $1,000 for a ticket at the moment.
Nope.
I already know it looks ridiculous. Bianca said she won't comment on Jade and Naomi's situation out of respect for both of them. Bianca feels guilty because she said they're fighting but excited for WrestleMania. She's only here to find out who her opponent was going to be. Gunther had a very good match with good old Otis. Minus this. It was
Yeah.
good. It was good until Otis did the worm. Why
Yeah, Otis is getting to the point where he's not even doing it right.
why did he ruin a good match with the comic relief? Stop doing the worm, Otis.
Yeah, because you're not fully getting up. You're not doing the move the right way.
Yeah, stop. It was because Gunther is laughing in everybody's face. He never wrestles. He's wrestling any and everybody every week.
Yeah. That match with him and Otis really threw me off. I was like, well, where did this come from?
Grayson Waller and Austin Theory attack Jey Uso, but Jay takes them both out.
I didn't get that either.
And Gunther choked because they were beefing from last week when the two of them were really only Grayson Waller was mocking Jay because Austin Theory did the yeet. But
they're teasing a breakup between those two.
Yeah,
I need that though because I need Theory to go back to him when he first came around.
Yep. Chad Gable got a box, and we don't know what's in it.
He paid $500 for it.
Yeah, he paid $500 for it. And it's probably just gonna be a mask. He's gonna come out as the new El Generica.
But if it's a mask, how is he going to lead this group and still be all American with the Mexican luchador mask on? Anyway,
It could be what's Hulk Hogan's last. Remember that mask he wore?
The blue meat or whatever. No, not
Mr. America. Mr.
America.
Yeah.
It could be that. It could be that.
I hope not. Then something none of us cared about happened very quickly, and Lyra won for some reason. People are saying because Becky Lynch and her are going to happen at WrestleMania. I don't know who wants to see that.
This crowd was dead.
But I guess this match was dead. But I guess
it was.
But I guess if Becky wins the belt, I'm here for it.
Ivy Nile is a great wrestler. I don't know why she,
And then, ladies and gentlemen, Io Sky is your new women's world champion.
Let's fucking go.
I was shocked. Me and Forster were doing we were watching.
Our reaction, bro. Y'all pop to that was perfect.
I was like,
I love it. Io fucking Sky. But Io been deserved this.
Yeah, we all love Io Sky over here on the
Wolfpack. Absolutely.
Shout out to Io Sky for coming.
She's gonna have a great 2025.
Yeah, I don't think she's gonna beat Bianca unless the Jade things happens at WrestleMania 2. Maybe Jade attacks Bianca.
We still could get that though.
We could.
I think that attack's gonna happen.
Jade could still attack Bianca and take Bianca out.
True.
That would suck, but it's still possible.
So now we're going to go ahead and get into NXT, which also had its fair amount of interesting things that took place. Yep. So it started off with Zarya and Sol Ruka versus Chelsea Green and Piper Niven. It was a good match. Ruka pinned Green for the win, which was also cool, except for the fact that I don't remember the last time Chelsea Green has beaten anyone. And she's a mid-card champion, so.
Shout out to my girl, Piper Niven.
No, Piper Niven is great.
Yeah.
Piper Niven is great. Chelsea Green, I don't know what they're doing with her in this belt, but.
Where's Michelle?
Race versus Cora Jade, which ended after Cora was injured. Masha Slamovich did show up from TNA in case anybody was wondering to watch the match. Hopefully we'll know more about what that is about. I want to know why Masha was there for Jordan. That's weird. Jordan left TNA. Why are you coming for Jordan? Like, I really don't understand why that happened. But we are getting Roxanne Perez versus Jordan Grace at Roadblock. By the way, Roxanne Perez is working. She's at
Oh yeah. Shout out to her.
She was awesome in the chamber too. She wasn't
doing great. And I said Roxanne Perez is going to be a star in wrestling for 20 years. 20 years.
She's doing her thing for real.
She's a star.
Booker T worked with that.
No, yeah, listen. I know Athena went to Booker T school too, so I'll give her number one. But Roxanne is his number 2 student. And I'm only giving her number 1 because she's held the belt for 800 days that no one cares about. But hey, I think she held it.
Yeah.
Listen, Dan, let him see your face. I don't care. Jada Parker, Miss Parker,
That's my girl right there.
Defeated Kalani Jordan in a hard-hitting match. Afterwards, you know what Miss Parker said? She said she watching Julia and Stephanie. They know what time it is.
I'm down with that.
That's what she said.
I'm down for it.
They need to go ahead and give her a belt already.
By the way, how did Jada Parker become way more popular than the two black guys they put her with when she was in Gang Gang? What happened to the Gang Gang?
She's got more charisma.
Obviously. Then Trick Williams, who I pray is the leader of this dumb new Shield group. I really hope I'm right. Defeated Kel Dixon, whoever that is, in seconds with a vicious assault. After he calls out Eddie Throck, Eddie challenges him to an NXT Underground match, which they are having next week.
Yep. We'll see. Trick, change your finisher.
Oh yeah, because you're not even hitting it.
No,
if you're gonna turn heel, get a better finisher.
It's so. I'm glad y'all starting to see it too. It's so cringe.
Yeah, he doesn't even hit it. Like, it just looks weird.
Like this was supposed to be a squash match, and I wish the kid kicked out because the knee was trash.
Yeah, for real.
It's horrible. And out of nowhere, what?
Yeah.
Like, what? What and why? Shawn Spears beat Tony D'Angelo to become the new NXT North American champion.
I like it.
You like it?
Yeah.
Why? Who are the people with him? Nobody knows anybody but half of Jensen.
That's the point. He's making his own little faction up.
I guess.
But to beat
Let it cook.
I don't know.
But he still has the chair. I don't know.
I don't know.
Chairman.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's still this gimmick. It's washed. The chairman gimmick's washed.
Okay.
Anyway, then we got to Dynamite, ladies and gentlemen. And Dynamite came in with good old MJF being unhinged for some reason. He said he wanted to fight Hangman in the streets of Sacramento, which is called Sacktown. He said, meet me outside of Sacktown. We get to how that took place later. We had a contract signing between Trevor and Swerve.
This was so funny to me.
Two things you'll be remembered for. One of those things that Swerve briefly revived your career. The second is your ring announcer wife. He is not lying to this man. I no lies detected. No lies. Samantha Irvin gets shared more than Ricochet a week.
That could go. That could be taken so many different ways.
She
should rephrase that.
Why do they keep bringing up this woman? I know she's getting tired of it.
She's getting brought up because she's not getting tired of it. She posts risque photos, and every page posts her every time she does it.
She's a thirst trap. She's thirst trapping.
A thirst trap video, which she does every weekly. She had it every Wednesday at one time. If she's posting it intentionally, she wants the attention. She gets more views than her husband weekly. Swerve and Ricochet out here for their contract signing. Swerve kicks all the realness to Ricochet, who's wearing his shirt backwards and thinks this is the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and gets on my nerves. Prince is the best version of this man, and half of you haven't seen it. Half of you haven't even experienced it. Ricochet gets blocked. Swerve catches Ricochet with the scissors of his own and leaves him bleeding.
I thought that scissors thing was funny as hell. I enjoyed that part.
She pops up all the time. That's the problem. She can't let her man shine because here's Samantha.
She pops up on my feed every day.
She's doing it on purpose. Which, by the way, at this point, if all your friends are doing OnlyFans and you doing it for free, you kind of stupid.
You kind of stupid as crazy.
I was going to say that a while ago when you said these shoes, but yeah, I was like, "Ooh, I should say OnlyFans."
Kind of dumb. She like straight like that. It's kind of dumb. MJF is completely unhinged as Hangman tried to run him over and then chased him into the arena. MJF and Hangman are brawling when MJF low blows Hangman and hits him with the Dynamite Diamond ring. I'm sick of that ring. MJF says these people like when Hangman burns things when MJF is going to burn something. MJF attempted to set Hangman on fire when security and referees interfere and stop MJF. MJF screams, "Let me prove my point," as he's dragged out of the building.
Okay.
You want me to say this is cooking, but I don't know what it's doing. And here
We're
I
gonna
am.
let it.
again
We're
with
gonna
another
let it marinate, not cook. We're gonna let it marinate a little bit.
we'll let it marinate. Fair enough, Dan. Fair enough. Will Ospreay, Orange Cassidy, and Mark Briscoe and Will Hobbs defeat Lance Archer, Brian Cage, Mark Davis, and Brian Keith? Doesn't matter because they still got beat up after the match. Hobbs gets a combination jerk slam power bomb on the steel steps. Fletcher reminded Mark Davis that Ospreay is the enemy. Davis smacks Ospreay with the chair. Fletcher puts Ospreay through a chair with the brainbuster. And if you have not seen that brainbuster, it is the most intense looking chair brainbuster I have ever seen. I really thought he hurt that man. Brady, I mean, enjoy the feud, bro.
Yeah, that's what wrestling's about, brother.
Yeah, just because we don't enjoy it, don't mean you can't enjoy it. Like, enjoy the feud.
All right.
Setting a man on fire seems pretty. Like, what are we doing?
I mean, Randy Orton's done it.
Yeah, and that was corny then, because when the Fiend came back, he was a crusty, burnt up shell of himself. Is that what Hangman was going to do? Come back with burn scars all over his body? No, it wasn't. Anyway, this is a TNA. Let TNA do the whole I shot
Right.
body and they came back to life stuff. Let them do the whole.
Brady, this will probably go down as one of the best AEW feuds in history.
Yes. Currently, it is.
Yes.
A second runner up would be John Moxley and Hangman and Kenny Omega. Would be second for me. John Moxley, Kenny Omega. But we're all excited about that match. We'll talk about Revolution in a minute. Wheeler Yuta has walked out on John Moxley. Adam Copeland defeated Wheeler Yuta after a great match. Copeland doesn't attack Yuta though. He shakes his hand and tells him that this is what respect feels like. John Moxley comes out, asks Yuta what was that all about. Moxley gets in Yuta's face and Yuta shoves him back and is like, "Get on my face, bro."
Yuta's little big bro and Moxley, huh?
The highlight of this whole thing was Wheeler Yuta's entrance was crazy fire. Like, they had him coming in from the streets of Sacramento through the door of the joint. It was absolutely fire. Adam Copeland did exactly what he said he was going to do and dismantled all of John Moxley's supporters. And he did the last one with confidence.
You go, Cope.
Encouragement was his weapon. He encouraged Wheeler Yuta.
You go, Cope. You did your thing.
He gave him
I'm not calling him Cope.
He gave him hope.
Hope.
So Tony Storm does no wrong. And her and Mariah May had a promo, does no wrong. And they sat a sit-down interview with Renee Paquette. And it starts with Mariah spitting in Tony's face. Mariah thanks Tony Storm for making Mariah attack her. Even Renee asks Mariah what's wrong with her and what she's talking about. She started this situation. Mariah says on Sunday, both of these women are going down. Mariah is the woman from hell, and she's pulling Tony down to hell with her. What this does not say is that Tony says this. She says Mariah May is not worthy of death, and she will be sentenced to a lifetime of mediocrity. And you'll be sentenced to a lifetime of mediocrity. Yeah, you'll still be here, but you'll slowly fizzle out, and nobody will care about you anymore. You will never reach the glory of the heel that you are now ever in your career, and you will be faced to be mediocre for the rest of your life. This is why Tony Storm can do no wrong.
It sounds good to say the same thing. That's why I love both of them, because they both be cooking these people. Both of them cooking them. You cannot go up against these folks.
You right. You ain't lying, Ginger. Renee says I pray for both these ladies Sunday, and they say at the same time in synchronicity, pray for her. Promo is a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, that was good. That was really good.
Out of 10 promo. Man.
I enjoyed
Ricochet,
it.
Kazuka Okada defeat Swerve and Brody King. Great match. It was. I'm not a hater. Y'all know that. I'm not a hater. Trevor gets on my nerves, but it was a great match. Ricochet hit Swerve with the Continental Championship behind the referee's back. And that was it. His name is Trevor. I don't call him anything else. His name is Trevor. That doesn't
What was
follow.
Swerve's name
Irvin.
again?
We need to say Mr. Irvin.
Oh, okay. I'm not no Mister. He's just gonna be Irvin.
What is Swerve's name again? Richard?
And I do not know Swerve's real name.
He said, I think his name is Richard.
But before we go, let's give our predictions, our winners for Revolution that airs this Sunday, March 9th, on Prime. You can buy it on Prime. I wonder how much it's gonna be.
Probably like $7.
Who do you have? I'm sure this isn't the full card. This looks like a WWE PLE. So let's see what else we get come.
Stefan.
Oh, Stefan.
Yep.
Okay.
So who do you got? Ginger, you going with Kenny Omega or
Takashi?
Yeah. Well, first is Takashi versus Orange Cassidy,
Mm-hmm.
and they go against Kenny Omega for the championship.
So between Takashi and Will Ospreay, I'm gonna pick Takashi, and then Kenny's gonna bring it home.
So you have Kenny winning the AEW International Championship at Revolution.
I have Kenny Omega winning the AEW International Championship.
Dan, what you got?
Takesha's going to win, and then he's going to retain over Kenny.
I am checking the chat. You can send it if you have all the rest of the matches. By all means, send it, and then we'll just finish them. You said Kenny's going to lose.
Yeah.
To
Takesha.
To Takeshka? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Takeshka too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. I just don't feel like it's time yet. And I don't feel like Kenny thinks he needs a title to be important. Will Ospreay versus Kyle Fletcher, steel cage.
Will Ospreay. He's not gonna lose two matches in one night. No.
Who you got?
I feel the same way. I kind of want Fletcher to win, but it's time. Will needs his comeuppance back against him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying Will. Bruv.
Okay, I am saying Fletcher.
Oh.
I'm saying Kyle Fletcher. I think this is going to become like an unbeatable situation type of thing. Like,
So he's going to be the Drew McIntyre to Sami Zayn. Is that what you're comparing this to?
no, I mean, yes, I am.
Okay.
Here's the
Okay.
full part. And yes, I am. So yeah, I'm not doing the pre-show stuff. We do have Okada versus Brody King. Who do we have with Okada versus Brody King?
Okada,
but he's gonna have help.
Brody King. Brody King's about to get his moment.
You
no,
think?
he's not.
Yes. Give Brody his moment.
I don't know.
I don't know about that.
I'm going with Brody.
I might be a little biased because I'm just an Okada fan, period. So it's like
Yeah.
Mercedes,
I could be biased right now.
Thank you, Brady. We're going with King. Mercedes, who I didn't care about being on the last match card, is here now, and she's going against Watanabe. Oh, I believe that's her name. We're all going with Mercedes, right? This is pointless.
Yeah.
I'm not going with Mercedes. I'll never go with her. The other woman, I don't even know her name, and I'm going with her.
You don't even know her name.
I don't care.
Player 2? Is that what you're saying?
Hilarious.
Yeah, player 2.
We, are not,
Player 2.
we all know the Outrunners or whoever is not beating.
Fuck you, you fucking head.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Tony Storm versus Mariah May. Hollywood ended.
Of course, Tony Storm.
Tony Storm.
You already know that.
The greatest there is, the greatest there was, and the greatest there ever will be.
Darling.
Swerve Strickland versus Ricochet.
Swerve.
Actually, no. You know what would be great? Because this is for Nana Suit, right? as far as jacket and shit.
They're going to
That's
swerve
not-
us. Pun intended.
I think it's gonna be Trevor.
Nana is going to join Trevor as his manager. He's
So
going to
Irvin's gonna win. Irvin's gonna win.
No, Trevor's going to win.
Samantha Irvin.
Yes.
Trevor.
Trevor's going to win, and Nana's going to join Trevor as his manager.
I would lose my shit if that really happens. I would lose it.
I mean, it would work because Irvin's been really like comedic. Like
I want
hokey.
everybody to mark my words. Prince Nana is joining Ricochet. It's all going down.
Well, I won't be. What is supposed to be coming on? What, Saturday?
Sunday.
Sunday?
This one
I-
Sunday. Yeah.
I guess I'll just watch the highlights because I'm not paying to watch this. I'm just
No,
not doing
We
it.
can probably watch on Discord.
What's that
Oh,
mean?
okay.
MJF versus Hangman Page.
MJF.
No, I think they're gonna let Cowboy keep it. I think he's
Yeah.
gonna win.
Hangman gonna win this one.
Yeah.
MJF. Come on now.
Hangman gonna win this one. It's not in New York. It's not Long Island. MJF can lose. He'll be okay.
Uh,
Adam Copeland versus John Moxley for the AEW World Heavyweight Championship.
Pause.
I don't know.
I have
Yeah.
a feeling that Cope was gonna win it, and then Christian's gonna cash.
I have
Okay.
no clue.
I'm going with
I
Christian.
I'm conflicted. I don't know.
I just want this story to be over. So whatever does that, whatever outcome ends this story,
Yeah.
whatever outcome ends this story, I am cool with. Like 130%. The story is just not.
It's not cooking like it used to
Hey.
cook.
I don't know if you guys can hear me, but I just want to say, real quick, I honestly think when it comes to the Mox and the Copeland match, don't be surprised if Switchblade ends up turning on Cope and siding with Mox, since Mox has already constantly keeps trademarking Switchblade conspiracy. Just want to put that out there.
I mean, that still doesn't cook the story.
Yeah.
Like, and I still hope it ends there. It doesn't sound like an ending. And if they keep doing it, it's dead in
It's
the
gonna
water.
get old really. Yeah.
It's dead in
Gonna
the
get
water.
old.
There's no excitement behind it. Like, there's excitement behind most things Okada does. Kenny Omega, Will Ospreay, Hangman. Like, you have all the rest of the people who are exciting. Tony Storm, Mercedes, Swerve, not Ricochet at this moment. Let's not do that. Like, all those people are their top, like, stars. So if one of these men is supposed to be that, neither one of them feel like it right now. Neither one of them feel like right now.
Tony Khan, stop giving Mox creative freedom, please.
Please.
That's what it comes down to.
But we have
Everything
come to
he's
the end of our
wrote.
show. And we have come to the end of our show, and it is time for final thoughts. I want to thank everybody for being with us. Today.
138.
I want to thank everybody for being with us today. It's 9:18 at night. Yeah. Throwing this final thought music and hear from Daniel.
So I appreciate everybody coming out. Like I said, we didn't cover Elimination Chamber because we did a live reaction. So if you guys want to check that out, which we do most live reactions, check out the YouTube channel. Go ahead and subscribe, and they're right in the playlist. And also, Seth Rollins will always be a CM Punk fanboy. Have a good
Here
night.
we go. Here we go.
So yeah. Thanks for joining us, Dan.
I wasn't expecting that.
Everybody has access now. We upgraded. Look at this.
Can't silence me.
No, but it's the Jared and Ginger show. So
Yeah. Officially.
Ginger, would you like final thoughts?
Thank you guys for coming through. We love and appreciate everybody that comes and interacts with us because we love to interact with y'all. It's wrestling is getting back to what it used to be, and I'm here for it, and I love every minute and bit of it. And see y'all next week.
Yeah, Brady.
Are we gonna see you or hear you next week?
You're gonna see me because I'm gonna have my microphone, I have my earphones. You were supposed to see me this week, but I had a little inconvenience, but that's all right.
All right.
Okay, Brady. It is the same time here in New York. We because you're in Florida. We are in New York. Yeah, man. So I just want to say I love you, Ja. I love you, Ginger. I love you, Dan. I love all of our supporters. You see how when you end with love rather than cussing, how different the dynamic is.
Why am I still in the big box?
I love my wife. I love our future children. I love my mama. I love Dark Kent, who will be here next week for the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast episode. I guess I'll be producing next week as well. And Dark Kent will be here. And it's going to be a banging show. We're going to do a lot of talking about
Fuck Dark Kent. He's not coming on the show. Stop playing with me. I will crash.
Thank you again.
A lot of talking about Punk and Cody Rhodes. And yeah. So
it's gonna be epic next week. Epic. Phenomenal.
Yeah, no, we gonna always love our mamas. And I'm praying for everybody who might have lost theirs. That is one of the hardest things ever that I do not look forward to at all, by the way.
Me neither. Nobody is.
I'm gonna always love my mama. So yes, please keep Jaquez in prayer. Although you've heard him chime in a few times, he is still going through a lot. And for those who don't know Ja personally, Ja gets a hangnail and flips out. So this is actually serious. So we're really
he's validated. He's validated for this.
Yes, it's not just a hangnail, it's real life. But we love our brother and put the show together in one day because I didn't know I had to do it today. And I know I was going to say that eventually on this show. But still finished within an hour and a half technically because the pre-show was 10 minutes. So I just want to be very clear that hour and a half episode. Thank everybody for coming.
Shout out to All Star.
Thank you to my co-hosts. Like I said, I love y'all. And John, we love you, man. And join us next week. We will post if we are doing a live reaction to Revolution or not. You will know that within the next few coming days. And if not, that just means you're going to get a longer episode on Thursday when Dark Kent pulls up and John tries to fire me. Indoor shutdown. I don't know what he's going to try and do. I guess we'll find out on Thursday.
We'll find out. To be continued.
But Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast, we're here every Thursday, 7:30. Don't forget to follow and do all that good stuff. And as Jaquez would say,
final countdown. Yeah, we got the crowd with.
You and Ja.
Ja, probably.
Ja. On me? Okay.
I didn't touch
it. Right, listen, man. We'll see you all later. Love y'all, bro. We're out of here.
Final countdown. Yeah, we got the crowd waiting. Every Thursday, 7:30-ish. And the show is stacked. Go and run and tell a friend we back. It's the Wolfpack.